Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, number 11. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead it
Leading
off
off for the
against
Angels.
Johnny Cueto.
Right fielder.
Here's a
Cole
changeup to start the
Calhoun.
second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. One down. Here's Albert now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Moreland ranging into the outfield, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it's off the green monster. Betts is going to turn for second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Barehanded on the move. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pujols is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Bottom of the second here with no score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the third out. Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The batter, number
Ready
11.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Richards comes set. 0-2 on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
25.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Designated
He's
hitter,
ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Young Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the third out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready now, Sandy Leon. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. Here's the 0-2. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Here's Albert now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman. Albert
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Moreland onto the grass. 1 down. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the line at first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Number 72.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-2 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. In now, number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
First baseman, number 18.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is pulled into right, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. For Moreland, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 now. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ben Revere comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Quinto will go to first. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. In there, strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Foul ball.
Here's another 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Suzuki reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Revere is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Luis Valbuena.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game.
Shortstop.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Brandon Phillips is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Pedroia. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Kurt Suzuki.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder number
Here's Ben
25.
Revere. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Calhoun will drift over toward the line, but this is back up into the seats, a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready once again, number 11. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Now pitching for the Angels.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. And now we see a right-hander up and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's Mookie Betts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Phillips for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Young Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Ooh, that's a tough one to get back.
2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits in 3. Addison Reed. Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. Carson Smith. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A windup and a 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Right side. Phillips is there. No problem here. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard liner toward short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie
Center
Bradley
fielder,
now. 2 for
Jackie
3 with a double on his
Bradley
line so far.
Jr.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded to the right. Phillips showing off his range. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice. Here's Luis Val. Bueno now. He'll be charged with trying to get on. Justin Upton is going to be asked to try and beat the right. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his man.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Now at the plate.
Number 25, Ben.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs.